This 2009 BMW is still covered under a factory warranty, even being 14 years old with 122,000 miles. That's because this car is a SULEV, super ultra low emissions vehicle. Now I will attach this document in the description, but it covers the M56, the N51, the N26, and the B46. Now it doesn't apply to every state in the United States, but there is a list right here of states that do participate in this warranty. Now this warranty is good for 15 years, 150,000 miles. Now BMW is backing that this is a low emissions vehicle. That's why all this is under warranty. If you're not able to pass smog, if you have a check engine light, if your engine is not running correctly, that's why this warranty will take care of all your repairs for you. It is absolutely insane, and not enough people know about this warranty. Now here is the list of parts that are covered, and it is insane. Cylinder head gaskets, torque converters, ignition coils, fuel pumps, fuel tanks, DISA valves, Valtronic motors. So if you think this applies to you and you have a SULEV, do some research on your own. But this is important to me because today we are working on my buddy Josh's 2009 128 convertible. It currently has a check engine light, a brake light, ABS light, and DSC light. I pulled codes, which I'll show on the screen now. So DME power management vehicle electrical system and DME e-box fan activation. Signal fault, wheel circumferential velocity, front left. Wheel speed sensor, direction of rotation, front left, and then hydraulic DSC unit, pump motor, and pump motor connector faulty. But in order to rule out the ABS pump, we need to replace the front left wheel speed sensor first. So that's what we're gonna start with, get the faults cleared, and then drive it. Okay, so here we're looking at the front left with the wheel off. This is our brake hose. We have our brake sensor, which is down here, and our wheel speed sensor is going to look very similar to that. This one right here is going to be our wheel speed sensor. Wraps around the strut, connects into this little wire holder back here, and then runs up here into this black box. This black box holds the connector for the brake sensor, brake wear pad sensor, and the wheel speed sensor. So, yep, I believe it's a 5 mil. We need to go right back there, take that 5 mil out. They either read off of the wheel bearing or they read off of the CV axle, but because this car is two-wheel drive, it doesn't have CV axles in the front, so I believe it reads off of the wheel bearing on this one. Bust this loose, and these are super common on these BMWs, these wheel speed sensors, so it's actually really easy to get to. You just pretty much got to take the wheel off. Sensor should just wiggle out. There we go. There's our sensor. I want to take a flashlight and an inspection mirror, and I want to look down inside that hole that the wheel speed sensor sits in and just make sure that there's no obstructions in there, because I believe it's a magnet sensor. Interesting, you can't even see it because it goes through a plate first. There's a little bit of grease on it too, so I want to take a screwdriver, clean it off. Find it, and then yeah, put that flashlight a little bit better into the mirror. Probably protects the sensor, right? And then there's I think they're called Hall sensors, which it's like a flywheel. It's got big chunks going around the diameter, and it picks up off that signal. Got this port on the back, and you can see that metal surface there. Right now I'm spinning the rotor. So now that that's clean, we can route our new sensor in. Sensor looks the same. That's the original sensor. It's a BMW sensor. And everybody's talking about what the labor rates are where they live, and like independent versus dealership and stuff. And they're like, dude, dealerships now are charging like $275 an hour. Even independent shops are getting up to $200 an hour now. And I was just like, holy. When I left Miles' shop, we were charging $169, and I thought that was highway robbery, you know. And in case you're curious, here's the old sensor connector. These only go on one way. If you put them in, just twist them. Then they'll find their home, and here's the end of the sensor. No mechanical damage. You guys would like this too. This is my 17mm impact socket I use for taking wheels off. It has this plastic sleeve. I bought it off the tool truck a long time ago. It's made by Gear Wrench. I'll try to link it in the description, but it's really nice. You can use an impact gun and never worry about scratching the wheels. And if you need a really thin, low profile, thin impact socket, you can take this off. Always clean up after yourself, guys. If you're gonna touch someone's wheel, make sure you don't leave fingerprints. Don't be a Don't be a bozo. All right, wheel speed sensors in, wheels back on, it's torqued, it's wiped down. Now we gotta go back in. Okay, we're all done. Exit, yes. No more DSC, no more check engine light, no more ABS light. Just have a red brake light on for e-brake, that's off, we're all clear. So yeah, this thing is an N51 SULEV, 122,000 miles. Super clean, got some wood grain on the dash. For the most part, black dash and interior, and then tan on the seats, tan on the doors, tan and black. Really slick color combo. Really, really nice, clean car.
Sport package.
Sport package.
Winter package.
Winter package. This thing's going up for sale soon. 128i convertible. The best thing about this car is it is still under SULEV warranty. 15 years, 150,000 miles. Everything emissions related is covered under that warranty. If you have a check engine light related to emissions, the dealership will repair it for you for free. Cool. So yeah, this car was doing all kinds of funky stuff. When you have ABS or DSC issues, it acts upon the brakes, especially with the wheel speed sensors. So you'll be making a turn and the car will start to engage hydraulic pressure to the wheels and screw up the entire driving experience. But as of right now, we're pulling and ripping. Got up to 80 easy. Thing pulled really nice, 90, and so far so good. Absolutely zero lights on the dash. This car is in really good shape. I mean, the interior is really clean. Carpets are still really clean. Yep, got another little E90 in front of us. Sounds really good. Shifted really good too. Now keep in mind, we did not clean this thing up to show it off to you guys, so this is in its natural state. But we have an N51 SULEV engine ticking away. Thing's been running really solid. This thing has no oil leaks on the top end. I did the inspection myself. Belt tensioner's in good shape, oil filter housing's in good shape, but I just wanted to give you guys a brief overview in case you are interested in a SULEV. Again, this thing is a 2009 128i convertible. It's got leather tan seats for the interior, and then we have black and tan on the doors, black dash with a little bit of wood grain trim. The paint is in exceptional shape. It's got 16-inch wheels on it, so it's got a little bit cushier, I believe, non-run flat wheels or tires. We just put a third brake light in it not too long ago too. But overall, really clean car. It's still under that SULEV warranty, like I said, and Josh is interested in getting this thing sold within the next few months. So if any of you guys want to come do a little quick video on the channel, hang out, get introduced, and drive back home with the new 128i, be sure to reach out, and we'll probably have some more details in the future. I told Josh I want to get it listed up on the channel for him when it does come time for him to sell it, but he's interested, so this is the teaser. Assalamu alaikum. Adios, Josh. Always great to see you, pal. We can really take advantage of this by finding these SULEV cars and getting them to the dealership and having them do work for us for free. Repairs are already expensive enough on these cars, and Josh's car is one of those cars. It's a 2009 128i convertible with the N51 engine, and it's got 122K. It's still less than 15 years old, and it was originally sold from the dealership in California. Josh bought this car, and he didn't even know it was under SULEV warranty. And I said, let me check on something real quick, dude. Gave me the VIN. I checked it. He's covered. 15 years, 150K. Anyways, just wanted to share that. As far as what else we got going on in the shop, folks, waiting on some parts for the E30, so hopefully I should have a video for you guys on that soon. And I'm working on another secret project, heading out in a few days to go take a look at something else here. Got big plans, big dreams to share with you guys soon, but I can't tell you just yet. You got to be patient with me. And the chicken's still doing chicken stuff. I got 3 eggs this morning, although one of them was like a soft little jelly sack. The shell wasn't formed all the way, but the chickens are happy. They're doing good, and I'm getting an average of 1 to 2 to 3 eggs per day. I had them carve a pumpkin for Halloween too, which was pretty cool. I like shaved the skin off in the design that I wanted, and I did a silhouette of a chicken, and they actually pecked through all of the meat and they carved my design in there for me. So pretty cool. That's gonna wrap this one up, folks. I hope you enjoyed, or I hope you learned something new. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you on my next day off. Cheers.